The sight of Brent's new shiny black Camaro annoyed me to the core. It was parked curbside, downstairs when I first pulled up to my building. I waltzed inside like a madwoman and tried to demolish the up button positioned next to the elevator. Of all evenings for Milan to bring that nigga up in here, why tonight? Usually there wasn't enough money on the planet to keep her home on a Friday night. Please let them be on their way out the door when I get off this elevator and turn my key, I told myself heatedly. I never understood what Milan saw in that deadbeat anyway. She was beautiful and could snatch up any guy she wanted. But no, she wanted Brent. I could never understand what she saw in all her fly-by-night boyfriends anyway, but him especially. At least the others had jobs. Brent just wanted to lie up under his parents and bleed their fucking pockets dry with his lazy, overgrown ass. I huffed just thinking about him. That's so pathetic. 26 years old and still expecting your parents to pay your way through life. They needed to kick him out and let that nigga fend for himself. Freeloading motherfucker. I had to admit, when Milan first met him, he seemed kind of cute. There had always been a soft spot inside of me for thug types and roughnecks. Brent's dreads, dark skin, hard walk, and hip-hop slang secretly turned me on. But when I found out he wasn't authentic, the attraction quickly faded. In fact, it turned into hatred. Fake people irked the shit out of me. I shrieked while watching the numbers to each floor light up as the elevator climbed slowly. Brent, or B, which he prefers to be called, wasn't hardly from Queens, Harlem, or Brooklyn, where I was from. He was the son of wealthy parents, so he'd grown up in mansions and penthouses in the ritzy part of Manhattan. He was a rich kid who'd gotten his thuggish swagger and ghetto style of dress from watching too many rap videos, not from growing up in the Queensbridge projects or doing a bid in Rikers. He was nothing more than a fake. When the sound chimed, I stepped out of the elevator onto the 20th floor and slowly made my way several doors down to my own. I couldn't believe it was nearly 8 o'clock at night. Signing on to help out with that tired-ass talent show should have been a no-no. I knew it was going to throw me behind. Spending most of my weekend grading papers that piled up because I had to devote so much time towards helping get this evening's show together wasn't necessarily my idea of enjoyment. But some of my own students were performing, so I agreed. Now here I stood at my door having to get a late start because of it. I should have said hell no from the start. I found myself rambling through dozens of ungraded papers in the bottom of my tote bag that read, "Everybody deserves a good teacher."